In the quiet streets of Birmingham, a chapter in rock history came to a heartbreaking close. Sharon Osbourne, cloaked in grief, led a final farewell to the love of her life, Ozzy Osbourne, more than a week after his passing on July 22nd at the age of 76. For over 4 decades, Sharon stood by Ozzy's side, and now, with trembling steps, she guided him to his final rest. Wearing a simple black dress and a long gold chain, Sharon stood before the Black Sabbath Bridge bench, where fans had placed flowers, notes, and personal tokens in Ozzy's memory. Overcome with emotion, she covered her mouth, her tears falling as she silently absorbed the sea of tributes left in honor of the man she loved. By her side were their children, Amy, Kelly, and Jack, each one cloaked in sorrow, yet holding each other close. As they walked through the heart of Ozzy's hometown, surrounded by the love of fans and friends, the pain etched into their faces told a story of loss that words could never fully express. The family dressed in black, united in mourning. Kelly, her platinum hair pulled back tightly, wore purple-tinted sunglasses in a tender nod to her father's iconic style. She and Jack held on to their mother, offering what strength they could as she struggled through the weight of goodbye. It had been only weeks since Ozzy's final performance in Birmingham, one last electrifying moment shared with his family and former Black Sabbath brothers. And then, all too suddenly, he was gone. When the family shared the devastating news, their statement revealed a heartbreak that ran too deep for words. Ozzy had passed away in peace, surrounded by those he loved most. They asked the world to grant them the space to grieve a man who had meant everything to them. Sharon, though keeping much of her mourning private, took a moment to thank those who remembered Ozzy with kindness. She responded quietly to a tribute from Gavin Rossdale, who had honored Ozzy's humor and warmth. Kelly, flooded with emotion, turned to music, the very thing that bound her to her father. On Instagram, she posted Ozzy's 1972 ballad Changes, a song heavy with longing. In her message, she confessed that she was heartbroken beyond words, mourning not just a father, but her truest friend. As the black hearse moved through the streets of Birmingham, thousands of fans lined the roads. Their silence spoke volumes. The man known as the Prince of Darkness was honored not with fear, but with deep love. The city was blanketed in tributes, bouquets, drawings, balloons, all laid with shaking hands and heavy hearts at the bench dedicated to his legacy. It was not just a funeral, it was the end of an era. And for many, the world suddenly felt a little quieter without Ozzy Osbourne's voice in it.